The Christians believe that there are 9 circles of hell, or also known as Dante's Inferno. Out of a 3-part poem, Dante's Inferno has gotten the most attention because of the theory it presents to its reader. It says that the deeper into hell you go, the more horrific it gets. What determines what circle you are put in is how severe your sin or sins are. This theory has not been as popular within our culture nowadays, but it is present within the most popular shows on TV today. American Horror Story was created by Ryan Murphy and Brad Flock. The creators took the Dante Inferno theory and created something wonderful out of it. It is a unique show compared to other shows on television. Every season within the show is completely different. The seasons each have a different storyline. The only thing that they repeat is the actors. But even with the repeating actors, they always play a different role in each season. Although this show is different and does not seem to really tie together, it secretly does. The first season of American Horror Story is called Murder House. The story is about a family that moves from Boston to a house in Los Angeles. The mother, named Vivian, had caught her husband, Ben, cheating on her, so their relationship was barely being held together. To try and keep their family together for their daughter, Violet, they moved to have a fresh start. They fell in love with the house they viewed in California at first, but then they came to realize the dark past full of murder and hate within it. While Vivian was in the house, she had many unexpected visitors that she would find within and outside the house. Little did she and the family know that most of the time these were not real people they were seeing and talking to. The house had an evil force that made any spirit unable to move to the other side. This concept of not being able to move on and being stuck forever is the first circle of hell, called Limbo. This layer of hell resembles season 1 because the family is never able to escape like the other spirits. Violet kills herself without remembering and remains stuck in a loop, while Vivian dies while giving birth, and Ben commits suicide in their afterlife. They all realize they are stuck in that evil house, set to chase out every owner after them, since they do not want them to be stuck like all of the other spirits not being able to cross over. Season 2 is called Asylum. This graphic season is about a journalist named Lana Winters that goes to an asylum in her own town called Briarcliff Manor to investigate the facility and their practices. She became inclined to do so after word got around her town that the practices they were performing were not ethical. As Lana is interviewing workers and getting a tour of the building, she gets taken to a single room that she is then locked in and becomes an involuntary patient. While she is trapped in there, she learns and observes all the horrible activities that happen. She sees patients being mistreated for their illnesses that shouldn't even be classified as illnesses. Lana then comes across a Dr. Arthur Arden. Dr. Arden works in the asylum and claims to be working with or on the patients, making their illnesses go away, although that's not what he's doing at all. He is really performing horrific ways of torture on patients that sometimes cause them to die. Almost everyone working in this building is committing fraud, which is what the 8th circle of hell consists of. This circle is about committing a fraud towards someone that you have no connection to. This season is in the 8th circle because patients are forced to stay at Briarcliff by the workers, and even the doctor commits acts that are disgusting and unbearable, yet gets away with all of it.
Created using Powtoon.